as I said, I'm going to be starting the series over again. So I will be redoing the series because really I can't be bothered to finish where I left off. So I will be starting again. It'll be much better this time because I figured out more of pin.net and I figured out how to not go out the borders. So yeah, I was gonna wait for people to comment on the video, but the video got 1.1k views, 10 likes, but at the time of recording this, no comments on them thinking if I should do it or not. So yeah, let's just start the video now. First, we need a place to start, and I don't really know, so let's do random. Oh, damn. Sorry. My pen got lost on the trackpad. Okay, there. So, we'll be starting over here. Hang on. I'm using a trackpad for this, So, over here, it's just like a tribe. We don't have enough people yet to create like a civilization or a country. So, we just kind of stay here. And a couple hundred years later, they finally have enough people to create a country. So this country is only small. So this red team over here will grow and they'll start to explore around them. As they explore, they'll expand their country as well, claiming any land they come across. So they'll start to expand over across Yemen and start to go into Oman. They'll explore up to this bit here, which they'll start to expand now. Unlike my other mapping videos, I'm actually going to edit this one. So if I just start pausing randomly, that's going to be edited out. So yeah. So they'll start expanding. Well, not expanding. More like exploring over here. And they'll overall just have the goal of exploring as much land and gaining as much land. I really hope I don't stop the recording somehow. That's what I did when I was trying to record this video at the start. I just somehow stopped the recording. I don't know how, but it is what it is. Right? It is what it is. So they've spread across all of Yemen and a bit into Oman. So they'll start exploring up a bit. They'll start exploring up Yemen and start colonizing some land there. So as they go, oh no. So they'll continue to explore upwards and exploring as much as this of Saudi Arabia as they can. They'll continue to go up where Saudi Arabia is, and then they'll connect this bit up here and connect it up right here. At this point, it's getting kind of far away, but they still want to explore more, so they kind of explore all of Oman, and yeah, but they're coming a bit far away from their capital, don't you think, people watching this? Yeah, that's when it breaks. So there's gonna be rebellion over here and over here, and these people want to like sort of settle down in one place instead of continuing to explore. So they want to gain land, but they're not really. So these people here who started their own rebellion, they don't like the government system. They are going to be our first democracy. I don't know what the red one is yet, so yeah. Splodges of them will continue to locate up, and then they'll start connecting up. They'll connect up and push them all out. And when I mean their rebellion and taking over, I mean they're kind of just taking it over instead of fighting, because I don't think we're at the point in time where swords are invented. They're kind of just like, I don't know. They're just there, really. They're just taking over. So, red won't care really, because they're like, oh yeah, we can just explore more and get more land. So they continue to explore up, and as they're exploring up, they gain more land. You don't say. So they'll continue to go upwards. Oh. They'll continue to go up. Oh my god! They'll continue to go up and explore more of Saudi Arabia and go over here. So at this point, they're growing quite large, taking up most of the southern Middle East. But that's enough on red. Red's had too much screen time. Let's go over to blue. So blue, they're also going to start exploring and gaining more land. They're going to go up through Oman and into my series activated. I don't know how that's happened. So they're gonna go up into the UAE and to Oman and take all of it. So they'll continue to explore. Oh my god, why does this keep happening? They'll continue to explore more and gain more land. So they'll continue growing up. So they'll continue to explore up. So they'll continue to explore up Oman, and then we'll enter Qatar. They'll continue to explore up Saudi Arabia, and they'll start adding to where they started. Oh my god, that keeps happening. It's starting to get annoying. So they're starting to thicken their country up. And they'll continue to just expand like any other country would at the start of this point. So at this point, I think they're probably the biggest. Maybe. So the red team, back onto this one, will start to explore more. And instead of staying there, I have told them that over here is much better than down here. Yeah, because I'm a god in this. So yeah, they'll continue to explore up here and get into the Red Sea. Is it the Red Sea? Yes, it's the Red Sea. So they'll continue to explore, but they'll also explore over here, even though I told them that up here, is way better than down here. They don't listen. They're stubborn. So they'll just continue to explore and colonize. But they're sticking too close to the coast, which is actually kind of good, because you want to stay close to the coast. That rhymes almost. Because you want fish, and you'll also, in future, when they gain boats, they'll be able to travel across here and easily enter Africa. So, we'll continue to explore up and through Saudi Arabia. It's at this point where they might... Blue is also exploring through. Ooh, that rhymes! So they'll continue to just dig deeper through, and they'll start to get closer and eventually meet up. Now, they won't have any conflict. They'll just be sort of like, oh, hey, I didn't know you're exploring up here. What's good, mate? Yo, what's up? So, yeah. But I don't think they have languages invented, so they must be like, ooh, 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 yeah, ooh. And summon rocks against each other, so. Yeah. Red will continue to explore up here as blue explores up here as well. So, yeah. They'll start to explore more up here. And red is getting quite thin right now. So they'll just plan on thickening up. They'll thicken up here. They'll continue to explore over here. Oh no! They'll explore more over here. And overall, red team is just wanting to explore more land and gain more land. So I'm just going to talk about relations while they explore more land and thicken up. They don't really hate each other, but they don't really like each other. So it's kind of like they're neutral. But also, if they were in war, it would be a bloodbath. So they're neutral, but don't like each other. Do you know what I mean? I don't think yous do. Do yous? Type in the comments yes, if you do understand what I mean. Also because I want comments and to be able to speak to some people, so yeah. But I swear to God, if I review this footage and the mic hasn't worked, I will crash out. So, blue team will continue to explore more of this land up here and start to get into some of India, I think now. Not India, Asia! Sorry, it is late. It's really not late, I don't think. I think it's dark because the clocks have changed. But yeah, it's getting to my brain. I've been in the car for like an hour. So yeah, red team will get up to this sea here and start to explore a bit of Egypt. They'll continue to explore. They'll explore up to Israel and where Palestine would be, and they'll cross Lebanon. They'll go into a bit where Syria is, and overall, they're just exploring more land, and they finally went into where I've told them to go. So, yippee! So, they'll go up into here, and they've explored quite a lot of land now, haven't they? They've become big countries. Sorry, I keep drifting away from my mic. I should hold it. I'm sorry if I become hard to hear. It's just that I'm drifting away from my mic gradually. So yeah, they expand up into here and take most of what they found of Egypt, and yeah, they'll go up and they'll take some of Israel and Palestine. So overall, so far, oh my god, so far this is what they look like. Just only just 2 countries and they're already quite large. So we might see a breakaway. I'm giving some foreshadowing away, just so you know that. I'm pressed up against my mic, if you couldn't tell. So, as I said, there might be a breakaway. And guess what? That's going to be happening right now. They're going to be like a pinkish team. And it's going to start over here. So they're going to have most of Israel and Palestine. And they're going to push red team down. They'll continue to try and push them down. And they'll get them out of the panhandle of Egypt. Now, this country just really does not like red and wants them gone. But red really likes themselves. So they'll continue to push back and finally get back the panhandle of Egypt. So they'll get back here, they'll push into here, and overall continue to push down. But red has will. No, not will. Not you will. But they have will to continue fighting back. And they cut them off from here. Here is where you can easily push them off. Sorry, I just got a £5 off my nana. Yippee! Anyways, so the red team will continue to push back pink team. And they'll push them back to this extent. And they'll form some sort of agreement. So this is going to be the agreement. Red really wanted land. I can say that. So yeah, let's go on to some of the pink team. Them two are getting too much screen time. So with this pathetic agreement, I'm lazy. Okay, don't blame me. Pink will continue to explore over here into some of Turkey, and they'll expand. Now you see, this team is nomadic. Do you know what nomadic is? They don't have like a set place where they're gonna stay. So do you know how a country normally stays where they are for the rest of their country life? Yeah, no. Basically, everyone's got houses on wheels. Not literally, but metaphorically. Hang on, I'm readjusting my chair. They just move around. They just don't stay in one place. So they'll continue to explore over here, and they'll kind of just give up that land there. Perfect time for red to snoop in, eh? So yeah. Oh, okay. So red will take this land and continue to explore and colonize, doing what red is good at. Blue will want to thicken themselves up, so they are going to go down here and down here. Oh my god. And down here. They will have all the sand. I know it looks funky at the moment, but give me some time. They will spread down here into here, and they will thicken themselves up. they'll connect it up and make it look more prettier over here. And bam. Red will also try and thicken themselves up over here. So yeah, we share a border, which is so far the longest border in the world, only because there's 3 countries. So yeah, but since this looks ugly, I'm going to have them change their borders. Bam. So with their borders changed, there. So they're going to explore a bit more of over here and make it look less like an egg now. So they will continue to explore and make it look less like an egg and more like a head. Let's just get rid of this here. So yeah, they might as well just finish this part up here, and bam. This point, oh my god, they will try to thicken it up and get more land than the blue team can get. Blue team will try and get land as well and quickly get some before red can get it. So over here, red will continue to explore over here. And they'll send some explorers over here to try and see what's over here. So they'll get over here and find water again. So they'll think it's a sea, but no, it isn't. So send some troops down here to see what's down here, but they only just get reconnected with some already explored land. They will dig up more. Why do I keep saying digging up? They'll continue to explore more of here, and yeah. So they've found more water, red team, and now let's go back to pink team. That was my phone. That was Life 360. I don't think you could have heard it, but Life 360. So they'll continue to find more places up here, and they'll explore more of Turkey. Yeah, Turkey. So they'll explore up here, and they'll go further into Turkey, and they'll go into Western Turkey. Well, the front of Turkey. Whatever you want to call it. So, red team will want to explore more over here. And they'll dig down here and explore all this land over here. This video is already getting on to 26 minutes long. Wow. So, red team will start to thicken up and start to try and get to that water over there. But they're already quite big now. So we might see, oh no, a breakaway in the red team, because so far it's like it's the largest country in the world, mainly because it's only 3 countries. So yeah, so to end this video off, here is a list on who's first, second, and third in economics, size, and military. With there only being 3 countries, it's kind of like, you know. So first is red team. It's quite big, so it's got quite a lot of valuable land. 2 is blue team, also quite a lot of valuable land. 3, valuable land, but not making as much of these 2 because they've not got as many people. Size, of course, it's the red team, the blue team, then the pink team. Red's quite big, blue's like the second biggest, and 3 is pink. It's small, it's only recent. Military is red team, then blue team, then pink team. These 2 are arguable because pink team did, like, it was able to hold off the red team, but yet again it still failed. So red team's at the start, then the blue team, then the pink team. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 150 subscribers by the end of the year. Not got long left, so we might make it, we might not. But yeah, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and bye-bye.